Good afternoon, gentlemen. So today we are going to be looking at my Minecraft survival world. Just gonna jump right in here, and yeah, here we are. So this is the beginning of my world, and we're just gonna be going through a tour of my world. We have a bit of a cave here. I'll show you where this starts off soon, but this comes to my Nether portal, and yeah, here's my world right now. So this is just the starting, and I just wanted to talk a bit about this. So I started this world maybe like 2 years ago or something like that, and I play it off and on. Minecraft's a game that I can always come back to, and I might as well just start touring right now. So yeah, Minecraft's a game that I can always come back to, and it's whenever I get sick, I come back to Minecraft. Whenever I'm bored of other games, I come and play Minecraft, and it's just like a Lego set's like 150 bucks. But Minecraft, you have like a bunch of Lego sets for free, so you save a lot of money. And in my opinion, Minecraft's maybe even a bit better than Lego. But right here, it's just this farmhouse, and I don't know, I'm not really loving it anymore. When I built it, I thought it was okay, but yeah, maybe I'll be changing that soon. And then we have these crop fields. This is where the cave starts off. Haven't really worked out like the what's this called, the terraforming yet, but I'll get to that. And then so yeah, that brings us up to our Nether portal, which is on this rocky ledge thing. And this is like a big wheat field. And then over here, this path leads out. This like cave entrance leads out. Okay. Forgot that it's nighttime. Probably should have slept. But this big area where we'll be expanding soon, and then we have this big bridge, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And yeah, I kind of just rushed into this. We have these two towers. I'm not explaining myself too much, but I really just wanted to tour this world and get this video out for you guys. Yeah, so here we have a big cow pen, some sheep, not too many sheep here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, moving on. So the crop fields continue out over here. Please, come on guys, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. You see these snipes? Okay. Yeah, they're dead, they're dead. And then yeah, so crop fields kind of boring, but just fills up the world. We have a bridge leading over here, which we'll get to soon. And then I didn't plan this whatsoever, so this is just kind of a sporadic, random kind of thing, random video. Yeah, let's go this way. So we don't really have much here. I plan this area right here to be some kind of a sawmill where wood will be cut and stored. And then that was the area we were at earlier, crop fields. And then we have this big bridge for our train. Let's see, can I just fly over here? You guys can see we have this bridge. It's kind of a work in progress, but just the foundations are in right now. Let's get back up here. And then, yeah, so this is not finished yet. But then if we come over here, we can go down the stairs right here. And we have man-made lake, river, pond kind of thing leading over here. Then we have this big open crop field right here. So this leads to a barn and some silos over here. I believe I got this off Google, and then I kind of just remade it for my own. Like I modified the design a bit, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna need to put some pens and do the interior on there, and then yeah, we'll move on further this way. Maybe yeah, no, we'll go this way. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really have a plan for this, but I'm just going through my builds, and I think I was gonna say some stuff in the introduction, but I just completely blanked. So yeah, this is just like a storage area where things are stored, and they're basically just put here to get on the train. So we have some hay bales and stuff, and then the train comes and gets filled. And yeah, it's not really like there's lore or anything to the world, because there's like castles and it's kind of like medieval, but then there's a train, so it's just kind of like whatever I feel like building, I build. And I don't know, it's a bit strange. Then we have this farmhouse over here, which is okay. Again, I'm not sure if I love it 100%, but it's pretty cool. No interior. And then we come over here, kind of getting a sneak peek at what's over there. And then we take this bridge, and we come to this little village. So this little village is kind of just like a side village away from the castle, away from the main kingdom. it's a little bit more poor, I guess you could say. It's a lot more, what's this called? There's a lot more like wild vegetation. It's I'm not really quite sure what the term is, but it's overgrown, I guess. It's a lot more overgrown and old, and this is going to lead to mainland right here, but I thought I'd come over here. This dog right there. And yeah, so you enter over here, and it's all overgrown and old. You got some stores, some marketplaces, and yeah, it's just a small little village where you pass through before you enter the mainland. So yeah, got a dock over here, and then just some random houses. I haven't done any of the interiors. I don't really like doing interiors, but I think I'm gonna eventually do all of the houses. And yeah, so that's basically it for this village. Moving back on this way, and we'll go into the main town. So this is gonna be a pretty long video, I assume. Not as dragged out as other YouTubers, because I feel like I'm kind of really rushing through this. Pretty new to the whole idea of making YouTube videos, but yeah. So this brings us back over here where we were, and which way should we go? I guess we can go, I guess we can go over here. So we take this bridge over where we have this river, and then it's kind of this foresty area, which I actually really like. I really like the way this turned out. Over here we have this campsite, and we have a tent with a bed. I'm not quite sure. This is going to lead into something, and then maybe I'll put like an automatic farm or something, but we just got some space down there, nothing really to look at. And all these hills here were man-made, or I guess I put up, but yeah, none of this was all just flat. Maybe I can show you better if you don't really understand what I'm saying. Like all of these walls and everything, this was all put up by me. Yeah, I built those up because I didn't really like the flat land, and I'll show you a bit more what I mean. This is just like where people, civilians, I guess, come on. I don't know why I'm saying civilians. Just like how you board the train. Just looks nice. It's not like I'm pretending there are actually people here, but there are. And yeah, this is a bit of a, what would this be called? Like I don't know. It escaped my mind. But yeah, let's go this way now. So this basically leads down to where we're gonna go now. It's just a different way of getting there. But we're gonna circle back over here, and this will bring us over to main barn, I guess, what it's called. Yeah, but these walls, this is all, I'm not finished this, I just left it. It's another little cave area, which is actually really nice. I'm just getting a call, let me just mute that. And then these are more of those walls that I'm talking about. This was like the first area in this area. This isn't where I spawned. This is just my main area right now. So we got some stables here, some more stables, and this is kind of just, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with this place, but just kind of a building I put up. Then this barn, I'm pretty sure Corrales, the YouTuber Corrales, built this, and I, for the most part, just copied it. But I did extend the interior. We just got some pens and some storage up there. And then over here we have this automatic sheep farm, which I built recently, and it's just generating a bunch of wool for me, all of the different colors. This is the first time I've ever really had an automatic sheep farm, or any sheep farm for that matter. I usually don't really do much with wool, but I thought it would be good to have around, so it's very useful sometimes, you know. You want to make some flags or something like that. Then this house was, BWO made a video on this, and I really liked it, so I just copied it. I wouldn't say, like a few buildings that I've just copied and pasted from other YouTubers. Usually I'll put my own spin on it or something like that, just for some inspiration, but these two are definitely basically the same as the YouTubers that built them. But this was very early in my world when I was just trying to grasp at what I was wanting to do. And then you can come over here, which leads us back to where the nether portal was. And then you can go all the way up here. This is a new project that I just recently started doing. And this will take you to this area where I'm gonna be, you can see I didn't finish terraforming. And then there's gonna be houses and more stuff up here. Let's see. So yeah, this is like a overhead view of everything we just looked at. But coming back down, I'll get to that stuff, don't worry. So coming back down here, take the stairs, Just fly down here. And then we'll go to where we were by the campfire. This is another house. This was also inspired by something I think I saw in a YouTube video or on Google Images. Just a nice little house. Probably going to turn into a store or something like that. We got some chicken pens over here. I need to get some chickens in here. But yeah, nice little chicken pen. Pretty happy with how this turned out. And then this is where we were just a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago. So oh, there's a chicken right there. So this is the forest, and then you come down through this gate, and then you make a turn over here. And so the crop fields, the train, the farmer's house, and then you come over here. You have a nice little campfire and the introduction to the main village. So the main village is maybe like halfway done. Probably a little bit more than that. But this is again, I think by Mythical Sausage, a house was built, and then this is by I think his name's like Blue or something, Blueface, something like that. These two buildings, and this is also by Mythical Sausage. These three buildings. Other than that, I think everything else I came up with the design, and you realize that none of the other designs are as good as these three. But actually, some of them are. I have to give myself a bit of credit. But this is just meant to be a regular house. This is going to be an inn. Again, I haven't done any of the interiors. I'm going to get some horses in these stables. And as you can see, this is supposed to be like beer or something like that. And it actually does look pretty good. You can see like the foam and the drink. Also, I have to add that the texture pack I'm using is Fwip's texture pack. But some of the textures I've removed, like the glint on the tools. I like the vanilla glint. I didn't like what Fwip did. And some of the panes, these two I should probably change back to the more medieval style of panes, but some panes I like having clear, like black. I like having the black glass clear because it's very nice for things. So if we take a turn over here, we come up to the church, and I'm not religious or anything, I just thought it would be cool to build a church. I haven't done the interior. Big skylight up there. But I'm pretty happy with how this church turned out. Not like it's not my favorite build ever, but from the side it looks pretty cool. We'll see it later when I fly above. And then we just have a series of houses. I'm actually going to go this way because I like the way the alley looks over here. Right here, I like how you drop down here, and then you have some houses to your right, and then this, just the way this looks when you're walking through the street, I love it. You kind of see the castle coming in. I love this house. It's like a flower store. I really like how this turned out. You just have a bunch of houses, a bunch of different alleys and stuff. Looks like someone took the doorway. None of the interiors are done. I gotta get to start doing some interiors. But yeah, so we just have a series of random houses. Blacksmith. I also saw this building on Google and I really liked it, so I decided to use it, but I kind of added my own spin to things. Then we have some like townhouses right here, which are pretty nice. Pretty happy with the way they turned out. Have a bunch of more just random miscellaneous houses. The one thing I have to say about this village is it kind of feels dead. Like it looks pretty nice, but it kind of feels dead. I need to get some more random like crates and barrels and stuff like that and put them down, and maybe even add some villagers. Over here we just have this random gap of land, and I plan to build like a knight's house. It's kind of like a small castle, but it's like mainly like made out of stone or cobblestone. It's nice and tall, and so that's a project for the future. We have this bridge that leads over there, and then coming back over here to the street we were at, where the church is, we have a well and a few more houses, which is nice, but again, kind of feels dead. And we come down through here. We have like this stuff. This stuff just, in my opinion, makes it feel more alive. Like a nice little stand, some animated blocks, you know, a fireplace, the stone cutters, and I don't know. It just feels like a bit more alive. But let's continue. Better eat a bit of food. And yeah, moving on through this area. So now we have a pretty good look at the wall. So it's obviously not completed yet, but Enderman keeps stealing blocks from everywhere. My God. So we have these houses. It's not really the best angle from down here. It's pretty cool, I guess, but let's see if we can get a better angle. So you would come through the main road, leading up to the stairs, and these bastards are back. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. And yeah, so we can go up these stairs. Just down here is the entrance to something, but it's just, this is going to continue on. It's going to be for the railroad, obviously, where the train can pass under. But for now, I just put some black terracotta to emulate the tunnel going through, but it's going to go through eventually. Wow, these things make some really annoying sounds, almost as bad as ghasts. And then this is the project we're going to be working on right now, just finishing the rest of this city. Moving up the stairs to the entrance. We're going to look at that soon. But, so yeah, these houses are going to be finished to look more like this stuff over here. And here we go. Now we're moving into the main village. So, the main village is also not completed, but I'm really liking how it's looking so far. So these houses to the left, I'm not the biggest fan of, but, I don't know, I might actually tear them down and rework them. Some of the houses over here are okay. This house is okay. This is pretty good. These are all okay. This, I think I also copied from Mythical Sausage. You know, I said I didn't copy too many buildings, but I copied a good amount. This is also from Fwip, this little stand. But this house and this house, I really like the way this house looks, and I built this. So, yeah. This is the main castle. Now, I built all of this, except for these. I found these on Google, and then I kind of made them, I kind of designed them, not designed them, but what have I been saying? Kind of made my own spin on things, or put my own spin on things, and I changed them a bit. Not too much, but a bit. And then, so this, actually, we're going to go over here first. So the wall that you saw wraps around like this. It comes up here, and I really should light up all of this area. But this is all going to be houses kind of like these, but yeah, mostly like these houses over here, same design. And this whole area, I'm going to have like a market here, more houses over here. And yeah, I'm going to fill up this area, make it look nice. Heading into the castle, I just realized that I say nice a lot. So the castle also isn't done, but I'm really liking the way it's turning out. This is also my main storage room, and I just love the elevation. All of it's going to get cleaned up, and it's going to look a lot better. But even now, I really like the way that things look. I have a nice throne over there, and then you can take these, what are they called? Spiral staircases up to multiple floors to the different levels. So here we have one level, and it's not like I have too much space up here, but I'm definitely gonna get creative and see what I can do with all of this space. And then if you keep going up, kind of annoying to use, but I don't know, I like spiral staircases. This brings you up over here where you can get a pretty nice view of things, of the village that is yet to be built. Then you go in over here, you're at the next level. You can see the throne down there, and yeah, you can keep going up to the next level, which, let's see, can we do that quickly? Okay, so what's over here? Alright, over here is, yeah, the next level. Like I said, you get an even better view up here, and you really start to see the city over there and stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find a bed soon. My god, that sound is annoying. Yeah, so you can get up there, and then look down here. Let's see, can we get up here? Yeah. Alright, so my render distance is turned down a bit because recording kind of takes a bit away from my frames, so I kind of lowered my render distance so I could get some more frames. And yeah, moving on, we're gonna go this way. So now we come down here. So main storage room up there, and then down here, as you can probably assume, is my enchanting room / armory. So if you come back here, all my enchanted books are actually not here right now, but I'm gonna move those over soon. And I plan to fill all of these with different types of armor sets, like fire protection, stuff like that. I just have some, do I even have any tools here? I have some stuff here, but yeah, haven't moved all of my stuff from my other location. I have a lot of enchanted stuff at the gold farm, which we'll be looking at later. This brings you down to, I guess, not really the main base, but we're going to be taking a different entrance. Where you guys saw the train tracks before and I mentioned there was an entrance to something, that's how we're going to be getting there. What you just saw was an alternate route that was just to get you faster. Alright, so right here, you can either click this button and drop down, or you can just go through. This isn't really the best place to, let me just see if I can sleep. Do I have a bed here? Yeah, I do. Perfect. It's not really the best entrance to a base ever, but I plan to hide it a bit better with some redstone later. I'm going to put one more plank here, and then we'll see if we can get some retracting cobblestone or something like that. And yeah, so you drop down, and down there is just strip mine, where I've been using Instamine and strip mining. And this is where I have a lot of my automatic farms. Now, this is very much a work in progress, but whenever I need a new farm, I just usually put it down here. This was the first one I built, and it was just a regular flower farm, but it was pretty inefficient, so I built a new one. That's where the drops come. This is just a regular... What's on over here? Alright, this is a nano farm for my potatoes, carrots, wheat, stuff like that. Then I have all of the double flowers here, collection systems for them, stocked up a bit. And then this is just, there's basically a hopper minecart under here, and it just picks up all the saplings and sticks and stuff like that. I have a nice 3x3 area here. I can grow whatever tree I want, and then I just chop it down. Saplings, bone meal, and then all of the remains just come here. So I can just chop down a tree, walk away, not have to worry about any of the saplings, and it just saves me a bit of time. Moving on this way, this is just a little storage thing where I keep some blocks, very temporary. Here I have manual vine farm, and you just get some shears and you just chop vines like this, and it's pretty good. Then we have some bamboo. It's not working right now though because I have plenty of bamboo, don't really need any more. Cactus farm, nothing really special there. Slime farm, slime farms, everyone's seen the slime farm. It's just over in this area somewhere, just a chunk dug out, just a single chunk. Then we have a skeleton farm, which I don't really use anymore because I have a mob farm. Moving to the right, we have some chickens here, give us some eggs. I need to see what I can do about that. And then an auto smelter, which is right here. I forget whose design this is, but 16 furnaces, and then nice little bit of redstone contraptions over there. Automatic, works pretty well. That I'll see in a second. This is where we'll be expanding, and then this over here is that second route that I showed you. This brings us back up to the library. So probably going to be putting like a slime elevator right here, but for now I just use rockets, and I really spam rockets. I use them way too much. Haven't been using them in the tour just because I need to show you guys things, but for me, like if I want to get over there, I just use a rocket. Like I don't walk anymore in Minecraft. The elytras are too good. Here we have an automatic wheat farm where I just get wheat, and it's great. I have a bunch of crop fields over there full of wheat, but I don't like reharvesting. That's just for decorational purposes. So I sit here, I AFK, and most of the farms here work. So it's a little AFK spot. Here is going to be an automatic potion brewer, but I haven't started working on that. And for the most part, that's it. We can fly down here and just see, but there's nothing really to see down here. Just some mining that I've been doing. And yeah, let's go back up here. And let me think, I think that's it for this area. We can get a nice aerial view. I have these black glass plates up here, or pads. And yeah, so this is gonna be the main village. The richer, higher class village that lives near the castle is very well protected. And yeah, so this is very much a work in progress. This was basically like, I want to say, one of the first things I built. I started off over here, and then I just laid down this path and came to work on the staircase and then these houses. And that's why I'm not really too happy with them. I built this wall, and I was pretty happy with it. We have these big houses that kind of sit over, and they have a very nice view of the village, the church. Kind of got off topic. The church was very recent, but yeah, I built this. Wasn't too happy with the houses, so I'll see. Maybe I'll tear them down. Maybe I'll keep them and just change them up a bit. But this area I'm very excited to work on. Houses going everywhere all over here. It's going to be a very dense, very packed village, and I'm going to try to make it feel very alive. Nice view of the castle, big village, crop fields, And here's the, as I said, more poor village, but it's still pretty nice in my eye. We have these towers scattered all over the place. The house is going to be going over here. But yeah, I've been talking a lot about what's going to be happening. And I feel like I haven't done a great job of explaining everything in detail. Kind of just ran through everything because there is so much stuff. Over here we have a really good flower farm, and I think this was Nembon that made this, and I copied his tutorial, just some bone meal. And then yeah, this generates all the flowers I need. It's kind of empty because I haven't turned it on in a while. But yeah, for this area, my most recent and my most, I guess, this is the farthest I've come out of all the other areas, but I'm still going to be touring all the other areas because I want you guys to see the full world and how it started. So there are 4 main locations, and this is the 4th, so this is the most recent one. Alright, so going through the nether portal. Here we are in the nether. So this is just the beginnings of my nether hub, and I recently reset the nether so I could have all the 1.16 biomes. I know that they would have generated, but I wanted them to be close by. So yeah, this is actually, you know what, we're gonna come down here first and I'll show you. Let's see, where's the cobblestone? Okay, yeah, so it's this way. I haven't quite put a nether tunnel over here, but I'm gonna need to do that soon. Where is it? Am I missing something? Is it up here? Yeah, okay. So right here, this is a wither skeleton farm that I built. It was very easy to build by Rayworks, I think. And okay, getting shot by blazes. So yeah, you guys can search up how that works. It's a wither skeleton farm. And then here I'm gonna need a tunnel to connect up to the nether hub. Stand here, they fall down. It works really well in the Soul Sand or Soul Valley biome. And I just get tons of coal and tons of skulls. I have like a few stacks of skulls just sitting around. But yeah, very simple. Going to be building onto that, connecting it to the nether hub very soon. And let's see. Do I even remember how to get back? Where is the tunnel in the sky? I mean the... Oh, here it is. Not the tunnel, the blocks up to the sky. And yeah, so back at the nether hub. So there's 2 ways, or four directions you can go in. So we'll start off over here. This is going to be the main design for the tunnels, which I've started. And so these are going to be the 4 directional tunnels. They're all going to look like this. And then it's going to branch out into different areas. So over here we have the end. I don't really have anything special in the end. I don't have an enderman farm or anything like that. It's just the island. But I thought I'd decorate the tunnel. So all the tunnels are going to be decorated in their theme so they can be identified. And yeah, this, you guys have all seen it, how the, what's it called, the stronghold looks. I'm going to be renovating my stronghold and making it look nice, but I haven't quite started with any of that yet. This way we have nothing, but as you can see the tunnel has started. Then we can fly over here quickly. Do I have enough rockets? I should. Didn't even clear my inventory or anything like that. I've been working on those long tunnels. But let's see. So yeah, up here we have a gold farm. And basically just took the old gold farm and updated it with the new... Well, not new, but what are these blocks called? Oh, it's very loud here. But yeah, you guys have all seen this farm. Hopefully you can still hear me. You know what's going on. The minecarts are really loud, but it works extremely well. I have all my stuff there, and yeah, sorry I didn't get to show you up close, but I just don't want to turn down the volume right now and don't want to listen to that all day. It's extremely loud. There's like over 100 minecarts or something like that, just riding rails, and it's just torture. Whenever I use that farm, I turn the volume down all the way. But moving on. This nether hub is going to be completed very shortly. I'll probably be doing that. Either I'll be starting to stream or I'll be making some Let's Play videos. I haven't exactly figured out what I'll be doing. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, those are my plans. So here we have the nether tunnel, and this tunnel just, the nether is just like 100 blocks that way, in the nether obviously, and there's no need to show you anything over there. I just go to the nether whenever I need blocks and whenever I need the terracotta or clay, I don't know. Not really used to calling it terracotta yet, but there we go. That was actually the first time I didn't say clay before terracotta. And yeah, just a tunnel. As I said, all of them are themed to know where you're going. Instead of putting signs up or anything like that, I just decorate them in theme. Then we have the main tunnel, which continues on. And then here we obviously have the desert tunnel, which goes on for like 200 blocks or something like that. And then if we continue on over here, this one is probably the most recent tunnel. This is to a squid farm and to the ocean monument farm. So yeah, here we are. So this is the collection area for, what are these called again? I forgot what the mob's called, but the mob that drops the prismarine, the kind of one-eyed creepy looking things. I'm blanking right now. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, we can go through here. And this farm was very, very simple to design. You didn't have to drain the monument or anything like that. It was really great, really easy to build. You just pop some invisibility potions and they don't see you. And yeah, the rates are absolutely great, and it was so easy to build. You didn't even have to drain anything. You didn't have to destroy anything. You just build up this this little contraption with glass and put some water and some nether portals, and it was very resource friendly and very easy to build. I forgot who built it. Maybe it was Rayworks as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so that's how I get all my prismarine blocks. I haven't really used them too much other than for this tunnel, but I really like the way this tunnel turned out. And I used these blocks over here to kind of emulate water. Looks pretty cool, really like it. And then this way kind of fades into this blackness. And we have the squid farms, or farm, not farms. And it just gets me a bunch of ink sacs. It's this way. See how the black glass looks really nice and optifine. It's just down here. It's just two of these contraptions pushing. What are they called? I forget what the mobs are called, but the mobs I was just describing that drop the prismarine, they kill the squid, and then these two flying machines push the squid ink. So the mob kills the squid, and then the ink drops, and these two contraptions push the squid ink to the hoppers, and then they're just collected. So this is also really easy to build, and it's really efficient. Get all my black dye for all the black glass that I need to use, because all of these floors in the nether are made up of black glass, so I don't get any spawns. And then I just use the elytra and rockets to fly through these, because I don't really care to put ice paths or railroads. So I actually forgot to go that way and show you one of the bases, but if we continue going this way, and I'm actually going to run out of rockets. Let me just place this down. There we go. See how many rockets I have? Yeah, I go through those faster than I should. Alright, so this tunnel obviously isn't completed, but it's going to go all the way over here. When I get to that, it's going to look pretty cool. And then this tunnel is going to be jungle themed, because we are going to the jungle base where all of this was started. Where I spawned in the world, and where I first started building. Now, as I said, this world was started about 2 years ago, so it wasn't my first Minecraft build or anything like that. I started playing Minecraft in 1.5, 1.6. I believe it was 1.5.2 when I started playing, and then when I really started playing, it was like 1.7 when the new biomes came out. That's when I really got into Minecraft, and then actually playing it seriously and trying to build cool things, that's probably like 1.9. So my building has come a pretty long way, but I'm never 100% happy with the build. So yeah, but we come out of this nether portal and we arrive in the jungle. Now when I was playing here, I was playing with a different texture pack, so these blocks were actually more in line with Corster. They were brown, the gravel was brown. I was playing with a guy named Germsy Boys texture pack, and I really liked that at the time. I really liked, because the jungle is very bright, and it kind of made it more swampy, more dark green, and I really liked the way that looked. But here we are. And so we have this railroad running all the way around, and I'll show you a bit more of that later. But here, this was our enchanting building, and a lot of these buildings are either griefed or what was that? Okay. Yep, perfect. Like I said, a lot of these areas are griefed because I kind of just took my stuff and left. I didn't really care to establish new bases, but still a lot of the buildings are here. And this was, I actually don't remember what this was. I think over here is actually how I got down. And I had this storage room here where I had a bunch of shulker boxes on the wall, but wasn't really a big fan of this. As you can see, none of the shulker boxes are there anymore. And then, yeah, I wasn't really too big of a fan of that, so I kind of moved to a different location. I'll be showing you that soon. So, yeah, we wander over here, and we have these houses, which are okay looking, not my favorite, but yeah, so we moved here, moved all of our storage here. We had some stuff over here. Oh, we actually have some items there. And then that got a little too small, so if you keep going this way, these two buildings, I don't know what I was thinking. Not the nicest looking buildings ever, but yeah, this was at an earlier stage. And then you have this grand house, so probably should show this off better, but basically just a huge house. Also not my favorite looking building, but it's okay. And this was the main storage area, so it's not really too many items in here, but I left all the item frames just to display things. And yeah, so you can go up here, and then this was supposed to be a villager trading place, which I never finished, never got villagers in. And you can go up here, and this is where the railroad would come, and it was supposed to be like a train station kind of thing, connecting you to all the areas, which I'm going to be showing you right now. And yeah, so if we come down here, go back outside of the house, and we'll go back up this way. Probably should have brought more food with me. So yeah, we come down here, and we have, this is like a blacksmithing place. We have furnace and stuff like that, a nice little roof over his head. Then you come over here, and we had an automatic smelting room. This is just random. I guess could have turned it into a farm or something like that, but I just had some vegetation. I really like making places overgrown. It's kind of my style, like having grass everywhere and being messy. Then I have this house, which I am not a fan of at all, but this was all just very experimental. Didn't know what I was doing. Then we have this wall protecting you from the other side, and the railroad. We have this cow pen over here. And then moving on up over here, this area is very incomplete, but we have this house up here, a nice little retaining wall, and yeah, the track continues on. We can go this way, but I'm actually going to go around the other way because I believe it's a bit more complete. So if we go down here, we take a right, we come over here, we have these gates, and then we have these houses. These houses were a bit more pristine, a bit newer looking, and the houses I wasn't a huge fan on, but I really liked how I built these walls up, and this brings us back over to that area. How everything's elevated and it's nicely terraformed, it's on different levels, stuff like that. This wall is what we were looking at before, the wall that wraps around. And then, yeah, so we have more townhouses over here. And over there was the beginning, sorry, I'm getting another call, was the beginning of this castle kind of thing. And I was just playing around with the beginnings of a castle. And right when I built this, I was like, you know what, I want to build an actual castle. And then I moved on, and you'll see where I went from this. That's the next place we'll be touring. But yeah, we still have some things to show off here. So we can go up here, and there's this retaining wall that I built, and then there's some platforms over here. This brings us back to where we came originally. You go up here, and you have another house here, and then this was supposed to be the continuation of the castle. And let's actually get on this railroad now. This was made just so you could get around and you could tour the area from above, but we're gonna continue. And yeah, so this was just a way to get up. I didn't quite finish it, but this brings us over here. So we have this beach under us right now, and then I put up this tower just so you could see ships and boats that I was going to build here. Over here I was actually going to have docks, but I didn't quite get to that. And then this brings us to this industrial platform that was supposed to be temporary, but because I left the area, kind of just left this up here. So come here whenever I need resources that I need to farm. So here we have a big mob farm that generates all the loot we get from mobs, get some string, gunpowder, all that stuff, and it still works great. I'm probably going to be rebuilding a lot of these farms in my newer area, but designing them so they look nice, so they're not just these ugly big things. I'll probably put them underground or something like that. This glass texture was the vanilla texture when I built these farms, so that's why it doesn't look good anymore. So actually a lot of zombies in here, wow. But sugarcane farm. Here we had some cocoa beans growing, but I guess I forgot to plant them. Then we have pumpkin and melon here. And here we have an iron farm. Now, like I said, the glass was different when I built this, but yeah, this is pretty... Okay, I guess I got rid of all the iron. I collected it recently. I actually need to put a zombie in there because it despawned somehow, so yeah, I need to get that guy back in there for the farm to work, but I have plenty of iron, so I don't really worry about that. And yeah, that's basically it for this area. Now I'm going to be going through the nether tunnel back to... so I told you guys about that castle, how it made me think, yeah, I want to build an actual castle. So I kind of moved to this other area, more of a mountainy place, and I thought, okay, I'm going to build a castle. And I tried, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted, and it didn't really get there. So I kind of got upset and moved to another area, but I still built a good amount of things over there, so here we go. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, this was the beginning of the castle. I didn't get very far at all, and it was supposed to be a really big, really grand castle over here, but yeah, let's see. Oh, the entrance down is actually right here. This was all supposed to be interior and stuff like that. You'll get a better view when I drop down here. So yeah, this bridge takes you, and you see the startings of a village, but yeah, it wasn't anywhere close to what I wanted it to be. I really didn't like these roofs or anything like that, and what I was thinking is I'm definitely going to come back to the jungle area in this area, and I'm going to change things up and build these fortresses out to be different areas just to get some diversity, because, you know, working in one area is cool, and it's really cool seeing your area develop and you're fulfilled with how big it is and how cool it is, but switching it up and coming to different areas is also really fun. So definitely going to be coming back here and making this way bigger, way cooler, and using what I've learned to improve all these places here. So yeah, got some houses here. They're kind of inspired by what I did in the jungle, if you remember from over there. And then we come down here. We have this nice little redstone shop here, filled with stuff. And then we have this blacksmiths. None of these interiors are done, actually. This is like the only one. I think I saw both these buildings off Google, and I kind of mimicked them. And then moving on, we have these pretty ugly houses. I don't really know what I was thinking. Church that I copied from someone. And then we have this area. I really like the way this area turned out, but it doesn't really go with what I have outside. It's kind of this enclosed area with these townhouses. Didn't even finish the back of most of them, but in my opinion, this just looks really great. I really liked how this turned out, and this kind of makes me want to come back to this area and finish it. We have these places. This is supposed to be like the center, and then a big village around. And yeah, this is genuinely why, like, one of the only reasons why I want to come back to this area. But also, like what I was saying, it's nice to build in different areas and do different things. Yeah, so we have this church, and that's basically it. Let's see if we can do a bit of a fly around. It's not really the biggest area. Like I said, my the main base that I've been working on recently, that's the biggest area I have. And I also want to just add that I know I haven't been making a lot of sense with the way I talk in some scenarios and cases. It's just because I'm really new to this, and as you guys can probably guess, I've been talking for, what, 40 minutes now. It's kind of difficult to... especially, like, there are things that I'm thinking of that I don't say, and there are things that when I'm finished with the video that I'll think of that I should have said, and stuff like that. So it's kind of difficult to think and talk and remember all the things I've done, especially since some of these areas I haven't been to in a while, and I don't even remember what's really going on. But yeah, I hope you guys are bearing through it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Now, this is the last area I'm going to show you, and probably should have showed this area first. So, like I said, we started off with the jungle, and then I was building that. It was pretty cool, but then I built that castle, and I was like, nah, I want to build an actual castle. Then I moved to that mountain area, where I built that, if you want to call it a castle, I don't know, not really, but yeah, wasn't happy with either of those areas. So then I was watching, I believe, a survival island series, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do exactly that, but I think transforming an island would be really cool because you could finish it and it would look cool, and you wouldn't have to work that hard or do that much work because it's just an island. So my idea was I'm gonna build a castle on an island. I believe it was Vintage Beef, and he built a castle on an island in like an old Minecraft season. And so I came here and I built up these pretty hideous walls, if I'm being honest with you. Not 100% sure what I was thinking. Like this cobblestone down here, this doesn't look horrible. Not a fan of these towers, and I'm really not a fan of this catwalk. It's just something about it. I don't know if it looks bulky, if it looks too exposed or something like that. But yeah, I really wasn't too big of a fan. And so my idea was I just build a village in here, build a castle in here, and then I'm done. And it's just another area that I can say I built up and that I would be satisfied with. But as you can see, not much progress was made. I built most of the wall up, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to live on this island. Maybe I'll come back to it one day, but I want a real castle. So that's how we got to the main area. But I also built this down here. So this base I'm actually pretty happy with. It's nowhere near complete, but I really like the theme. I really like the leaves coming down here. And yeah, so this was a storage room. I had shulker boxes in these corners if you're wondering why they're empty. And then we have this hallway, and it just leads to this furnace room. But I really like this like messy underground theme with the leaves hanging down and the wood beams going across. I just really liked the way all of this turned out. That's basically all for this area. And wow, I really just summed up about 2 years and 40 minutes. So not quite sure how I feel about that, but I do feel like I went through this pretty quickly, and I kind of ran through everything. I've been talking pretty quickly, and yeah, I'm pretty out of breath. My throat's kind of starting to hurt, but I guess that's normal. I always hear YouTubers complaining about that kind of stuff, so it kind of makes me feel like a YouTuber, you know? All in all, I'm just going to go back to the main area and just show you guys again what that looks like, and, you know, come full circle. And yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming or if I'm going to be uploading Let's Plays videos, but I'm going to be figuring that out very soon. And and then I'll be making videos. Now, I know you guys have seen a lot of copy and pasting of other people's designs, but I stopped doing that for the most part. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing all my own stuff from now on. I'm not gonna be copying. I don't know, sometimes I like seeing someone's design and then kind of making my own spin to things, but sometimes I just see it and I say, yeah, that would fit perfectly. And yeah, so this is where I am right now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll be tuning in to see where this world goes, and if you don't, maybe the next world tour, you'll come back and you'll see where I've come. Or yeah, you know, that didn't make too much sense, but I think you guys know what I mean. Hopefully when the next world tour comes out, you guys can all come back and check out the new video and see how I've developed and progressed. Yeah, this is rough. I'm just gonna end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.